That's not good. All right, we're starting out. 3 more miles. Day 167. Be at 336 miles when I'm done today. Coming in on a replay, thank you very much. Rainy is here. Good morning, Rainy. Walking a different, well, same route as yesterday, just changing it up. You'll see here in a minute why. Toward the very end of my walk yesterday, Natalie is here. Good morning. How are you this morning, sweetheart? But yeah, yesterday at the end of my walk, I did a lot of uphill walking, and it was not comfortable. I already had almost 3 miles in and started walking home, or walking uphill. Today, the big hill that I walked up, I'm gonna walk down. So this camera turned around here. You can see where I'm at. This is just, I'm down the street from my house. Laura's here, off for another 3 miles, Laura. Just starting out. You're in early this morning, Laura. Good to see you here. I'm changing a little bit today to walk more downhill, or the uphill walks I'm gonna do early in the walk. I'm walking around my neighborhood first instead of last, just to avoid the uphill walks at the end of the walk. Figure it'd be a little bit easier to handle in the beginning. Rugged Northeast, good morning. Don Runyon, hello, how are you this morning? Yeah, tomorrow it's going to be cold. Well, for me. Balkan in the Wild is here. Welcome, Balkan. Welcome, welcome. So we're off on 167th day and going for 3 miles again today. We will have 336 miles done. This is a hill you can see ahead of me. It should be the only hill I'm going to have to go up today. So cold today, you're frozen. Yeah, it's not too bad here this morning. It's in the 30s. Tomorrow it's going to be in the teens. I think what I saw in the forecast is going to be like 18 tomorrow when I come out to walk. So that will probably be the coldest day. Well, I know it'll be the coldest day I've experienced so far. Hopefully it'll be the coldest day I experience on this whole journey. And yeah, this hill is, you can kind of see, I think I got my camera pretty level. You can kind of see where I'm walking right now. Much better to do this in the beginning than it is at the end. Hey, everybody, double tap that screen. Get me encouraged to do this 3 miles. There we go. Leveled out now, at least somewhat. Not too accustomed to this uphill walking shit. And yesterday, I didn't look at it until after the live stream, because I would have had to leave the live stream to look at it. But I ended up walking 3.25 miles yesterday in 52, no, it's 55 minutes. So, you know, the worst thing yeah, doesn't that suck, Randy? Actually have to put some clothes on, huh? Mr. Jenkins, hello, how are you? All right, so I don't know if you can really tell, but I'm going downhill now. Yesterday, and I'm at the beginning of my walk. Yesterday, I was at the end of my walk and I came up this hill. It about killed me. But so I reversed my course a little bit. Rainy going commando. Yep. Yeah, so I reversed my course so that I can come downhill on this big hill. I forget, the mileage tracker yesterday showed me what the elevation difference was. One guy, okay, 2 cars just drove by me. One guy got clear over in the other lane. I mean, the opposite lane to go around me. The other guy just stayed right where he was at. There is no snow. Yeah, it's in the mid 30s. I think it's like 36 degrees right now. Not too bad. The cold is coming. It's supposed to get up to about 43 today, I think. And then once the sun goes down, it's going to be getting colder and colder all night long. And it'll be in the teens tomorrow morning. Aussie, yeah, no snow here. It rained all night long, but the temperature started out, I don't know, about midnight. I think it was like 50. It was in the 50s, low 50s. So, but it's been dropping since then. Sun's supposed to come out in a little bit, warm things up a little bit. Yeah, I'm not on the trail yet. There's probably some people over there like, oh, I wonder what happened to him. But basically all I did, the extra here, is walk around the block from my house. And I'm on that main road that I see all the time walking back on. Right over there is my house. So I started in my driveway, walked up the driveway, down the opposite way on this street here, and yeah, walked around the block basically. Because I was walking the extra distance to and from the trail, I'm really only having to add 2/3 of a mile. Guy was nice to let me, waited for me to cross, even though he knew cars were coming and going to cut him off. Anyway, let's see. Still snowing up there. Yeah, I saw a good dad and out plowing yesterday, and I saw a little clip of mainly out playing on his tractor last night in the snow. Lisa is here. Good morning, Lisa. Well, pretty much I've walked the extra that I used to not walk. That's scary as hell. Look at that. Wonder if that's evidence. Walking by that busy road. More orange Bengals gear. Yeah. Good thing about it is that I've been checking the sunrise and sunsets, or sunrise, and the sunrise is getting earlier every day now, so that is a good thing. All right. Well, I'm hiding evidence for somebody, I think. I didn't see any blood on that knife, so you can tell we got a little bit of rain last night. Not much. Yep, I'm back on familiar territory now. Nice flat surface, no hills. Yeah, I can tell my breathing has calmed down a little bit, and it's also not as noisy as it is out there on that road. I might tweak my my route a little bit and just try to come up with another way of doing it, just to avoid that busy road. No cars. Yeah, nice, calm, peaceful. I do not have the mileage tracker on, so I'm not going to be getting updates today while I'm walking. Yeah, I actually got a little bit of rain. Rain just has some water in it. So yesterday, what I walked was actually 3¼ miles, and took me 55 minutes, which, I don't know, I think that's pretty good. So I'm hoping I can get this in around 50 minutes today of actual walking time. Yeah, it's I mean, that little extra walk there that I did, it's not bad, and a pretty wide sidewalk. I would imagine if there's a bunch of water on the road, it might not be pleasant. I may get splashed a few times, but anyway. A little windy this morning and definitely cooler than what it has been. But as far as like, you know, I know all of you are way up north or up north, and you all got a lot worse than I got. I got nothing other than some rain, and now I got some cold weather coming for the week, but nothing bad. Yes, chasing girls at the park. Look, they're all over the place. Oh shoot, Swedish bikini team just left. Doggone it. Wear a raincoat. Oh, there's a familiar face there. Morning. Morning. You're under level 3 emergency. You can't go anywhere. Rosebud, I am in Georgia. I am 100 miles south of Atlanta, Georgia. Nice. You're nice and warm. That's good. I remember those, yeah, Lisa's up in Ohio. I remember those days of level 3 warnings. Ron is here. Good morning, Ron. Caught me out on my walk this morning, Ron. Let's see, I've been at it for 18 minutes now, so I probably got a mile in already. Going for 3 miles today. Near Moultrie? No. That sounds familiar, but that's not where I'm at. Butter tart. Good thing I didn't just cross. There's signs there to tell people to stop for people in the crosswalk. But guess he didn't care. He lived in Alabama for many years. In West Virginia now. Snow and ice in West Virginia. Yeah. Yeah, everything, all the bad weather stayed north of me. It all stayed up Atlanta and even further north than Atlanta. Northeast Georgia got hit pretty hard, but not down here. We got some rain, so. Alicia, how are you doing today, Alicia? It's close to Valdosta. Okay. Yeah, Valdosta's a couple hours down the road from me, further south. Probably a little bit warmer down there. So I've been walking now. Today is the 167th day in a row that I've come out for a walk. Up until yesterday, I'd been walking 2 miles a day. Yesterday, I increased that to 3 miles. And I'm going to do that. I want to do 3 miles for a while, like over 100 days. My target now is to get to 1,000 miles by the time I hit a full year of walking, 365 days. So I'm going to do 3 miles for a while. and then started doing 4 for about the last 90 days or so. And yeah, hit 1,000 miles. So majority of heavy snow was south of us, Montreal and eastern Canada. Okay. Well, I hope everybody's nice and safe and sound. Lisa said she's snowed in, but she's warm where she's at, so that's important. I haven't seen a whole lot of reporting on power outages and stuff like that. Hopefully everybody's got electricity at their homes of some form, whether it's a generator or whatever it might be. So Alicia, I've been very well. Haven't seen you in a while. Good to have you here. I actually feel like today's walk's going pretty quickly. Let's see, where are we? 21 minutes in. Maybe we'll see some deer this morning. Oh, y'all hear that? I don't know if you guys heard that, but there was a tree right next to me that started creaking in the wind. That's scary. So on my channel, since we got a lull in the chat for a little bit, on my channel, I got a lot of different videos on there. The main focus of my channel is the motto, which is "Get Busy Living," which is the quote from the movie Shawshank Redemption. I feel like I haven't been bringing this up much lately, but in that movie, they're in prison, and he says, I guess we have a choice. We can either get busy living or get busy dying. And way back, I don't know, April or May or so, I took that quote to heart and started posting stuff on YouTube, which is something I've been wanting to do for a while. Somebody following me? And ain't nobody way back there, so unless they're hiding in the bushes when I turned around. Anyway, so yeah, I was in pretty bad shape way back last year, a year ago, and even less than that. And I started posting stuff on YouTube, got on a few different channels and chats, got involved in a couple different communities, and they were encouraging me to push on with my YouTube journey. So I started doing these walks once I was eligible to live stream, and yeah, I got a little bit more familiar with the whole YouTube scene. And yeah, so we're out here doing this. Unkim, good morning. Long time no see. I just saw you yesterday. You got 3 feet of snow up there, Ron? So yeah, I started doing these walks 167 days ago, just kind of on a whim. I had no idea it was going to be a daily thing. Well, I wanted it to be. I didn't know for sure if I was going to do it. And it really took off. I had a whole bunch of subscribers. And I think when I started, I was down around 100 subscribers when I started doing this. So channel has grown pretty quick. I am partially monetized now, where I can accept stickers and super chats and all that stuff, but I'm not quite to the level of the getting the AdSense revenue yet, but that's coming. That's real close. I mean, I'm just a few days away from that. So it's amazing to me that in this short time the channel's grown this much. I love it. I absolutely love it. My hope is not necessarily to grow the channel and be some super mega YouTube star or anything at all like that. I just want to hopefully, well, if I could just figure out how to get my camera to turn around, there we go. Hopefully I can grow the channel enough and somewhere along the line reach out and get my message across to somebody where it will help them to get through the stuff I was going through. Caden is here. Vicky Goggins. I'm doing very well this morning. Doing very well. Thanks, Kim, for supporting my channel. I appreciate you. Now, I've been at this now for 27 minutes, Caden. I started right around 7:30, a little bit after 7:30 because of the sunrise. But Carol was here. Good morning, Carol. Bill Myers, good morning. There's a hawk flying out of that tree. Turn the camera around again here. I'm sure you'd rather see where I'm walking than my ugly mug. 30 below in Iowa. Whew. Good, man. Good morning. Yeah. Everybody smash that like button. Thank you, Ron. So this is where I used to always, or this is where I've always walked, pretty much. I mean, there's been days I've gone other places. I've been up in Ohio a few times while I've been doing this, walking different trails up there. But we're on the same trail I walk probably 95% of the time since I've been doing this. And add a little bit to it. Walked around my block before I walked to the trail this morning. And to add that extra mileage. Getting to the point here on this trail, right ahead of me, there's a gate. That marks 1 mile on the trail. And I'm gonna turn around and walk back. And I'll have about 1.25 miles to go, a little over 1 mile to go. So almost at 2 miles. Vicky just got through with my breathing treatment. I'm going to lay down, back down. Been up since 4 a.m. All right, Vicky. So here we are at the gate. 1 mile on the walking trail anyway. I've definitely had more than 1 mile. Well, no. Anyway, I'm close to 2 miles right now. Got a little more than 1 mile to go to get back home. Yeah, panic attack last night. That's not good. We'll see you guys later. So yeah, I wanted to get a little bit of talk in about the reason and the purpose behind my channel. It's mainly to help me, to be honest with you, and it's helped me tremendously. I say in that video of mine that's titled "Thank You." I say that YouTube saved my life, and it really did. I was in bad shape, and if you want to learn more about me, definitely watch that video. Go back. There's a whole playlist called "Get Busy Living," but in that playlist, there's a video called "Thank You," and definitely check that video out, and you definitely learn a lot about me. I pretty much bare my soul, and I talk about why I believe that YouTube saved my life. Just in the background now, okay. Still in bed. I appreciate all of you that come along with me every day. Caden, you got to take off. All right. Well, thanks for coming in. I appreciate you being here. Appreciate everybody that comes in every day, posts comments on the videos, on my live streams, likes the video. All that's very important to grow in the channel. I do want it to grow still, but I don't want, like I said a minute ago, I don't want to be, huge YouTube star. I want a small, somewhat intimate community of less than 40 million. That's my cutoff. 40 million subscribers. That way we can keep it nice and small and personal. Like and subscribe if you're cool. Yeah, I'm sure it does, Rainy. I think my brother was telling me, and I'm not that familiar with it, but I think my brother was telling me the worst was the days after the chemo. Headache is crazy. The days after are horror, yeah. Like I said in the past, my brother had cancer, and I wasn't around while he was going through it, but definitely heard some things about it. Pushing through. Heck yeah. And you got us, Natalie, to support you 100%. We can't take away the pain, but we can make you smile a little bit. Yeah, Natalie, it was a few years ago that he passed. I like this group chat you have. I consider us a close, laid-back community day. We're all fun and strange in our own way. Absolutely. Absolutely. We definitely have some fun. When we need to, we can get serious and help people out, but most of the time we have some fun. We'll see you. It's gonna be cold tomorrow. Yep. I'll be here. Okay. Oh, let's see. Jace is your brother? Okay. Hi, Jace. Welcome in. Don't talk to my brother, but when I think anything happened to him, you just start crying. Yeah. Yeah, there's been times in my life I haven't been that close with my family, but they're always going to be family, no matter what. And that's what we got. We are here, hopefully. Nice little community. Everybody knows I was joking about the 40 million, right? Definitely a little warmer than I thought it was going to be out here this morning, and I'm overdressed for it, but that's all right. I will not be tomorrow. I guarantee you I won't be overdressed tomorrow. They're predicting 18 degrees tomorrow when I start out on my walk. That's going to be cold. But we will make it. We'll have one hell of a big party if I get 40 million subscribers. We'll have one hell of a big party. Probably be a month long and probably 10 different locations around the world. You can't open your door because of so much snow. Josh is here. Good morning, Josh. Good to see you this morning. I kind of miss having that app running in the background because yesterday it was telling me how far I was and how far I had to go. Oh, kind of miss having it. But the problem with it is it eats up battery life, and I'm sure it takes up some data usage as well. Not, I have unlimited data, but slows down the phone and the stream and all that. But maybe I'll look into getting one just separate from my phone. Walk's going good, Josh. I've definitely got 2 miles in on my way back home on the normal trail. Yesterday I walked the extra at the end of my walk, and it was uphill quite a ways, and that was a struggle. So today I walked that first, and actually I walked it in reverse. So what I walked uphill, the big hill I walked up yesterday, I actually walked down today. So not as much as a struggle, but it did put me out close to a road for a lot longer. And I don't know if I really care for that a whole lot, but you just came in, or if you forgot, hit that like button. 11 degrees in Panama City. Wow, that's cold. That's cold. Damn, the ocean might be frozen. We're closing in on Mr. Plastic Cat. There he is. And still sitting there. I'll bring some food out for him. What do you think he eats? Plastic pellets? Linda, I appreciate you coming by. Yeah, I did go to the grocery yesterday. I was kind of surprised. They were out of a few things, but had to buy more expensive bread because all the cheap bread was gone. They didn't have any sugar. but I'll be all right. I have enough sugar to get me by for a couple days till they can restock on sugar. Cade, you shouldn't tell your age. All right. I don't know why. Get that glove back on. It's my head's sweating, but it's still cold enough that my hands get cold. So, okay, about got hit by a car here earlier. None coming now though. Kate, I kind of figured you were young. What's a minor? Someone below the age of 18 is a minor. We all kind of figured that. Mad Hatter, good morning. Welcome in. I am on the closing end. I still got a little ways to go. Probably about half, maybe 3/4 of a mile to go. But yeah, toward the end of my 3-mile walk today. 167 days in a row. You had to ask, he's a minor. You gotta go, Caden. All right. We'll see you later. Yeah, and your name kind of gives it away too that you're young. Believe me, there's nobody my age that's named Caden. So and Victor decided to stop in and let us know that he's still having problems with gas. Thank you, Victor. Go to school, youngin'. Yeah, learn what a minor is. Ask ChatGPT to tell you what a minor is. All right. Oh, there we go. Show you some waterfalls this morning. Get back to nature. The drainage ditch has got some water in it today. Someone come and clean for you. Oh, Victor doesn't bother me, Laura. He adds a few comments in there, gets YouTube to say, oh, look, there's somebody else watching. Let's send it out to another person. So Ducky is here. Good morning, Ducky. Natalie, you need someone to come clean for you? Well, you know, I've offered to send Lester over there in a maid's costume for you. Ducky, good to see you this morning. Josh is here. Yeah, Randy. He was in a minute ago. I'm sure now that I've said his name, he'll probably pop back in. So you'll take Lester in a maid's costume? Okay. Lester, start packing. Get you an airplane ticket to Lebanon. Probably don't want to get off the plane in your maid's costume. You probably want to wait till you get to Natalie's house to put the maid's costume on, though. Ground Pounder's here. Good morning, GP. Yeah, Josh is here. J-Dog, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Flip the camera around so I can see you. Oh, I still can't see you. So you can see me. J-Dog, good to have you in this morning. Welcome to the West Coast. As you can see, I have not been affected by the snowpocalypse, icepocalypse, all the different names that people are given to it. There's lots of people in the chat that were, and we're hoping that they're all doing okay and got electricity still and all that, but it all stayed north of me, so it was all up in Atlanta. Definitely good to see you, J-Dog. I have started walking 3 miles a day. Just started yesterday, but I added a mile to my walk every day now for a while. And my target is to hit 1,000 miles by the time I get to 365 days. So we will get there. I got a little bit of sun trying to peek through on my shoulder this morning. So we're almost done with the 3 miles. Just about back home. Carol, you're doing a lot better. That's good. That is good. Lester got some snow. Staying warm and hibernating. Yeah, I think everybody's just going to curl up with a big blanket and hopefully a big fire and just try to stay warm, or at least a nice space heater sitting under their feet. There you go, Laura. Double tap his nose for a big surprise. Carol, I'm doing well. I'm glad to hear that you're doing better. That's always good to hear. Got to shovel your driveway today, but you don't drive. Probably for your caretaker. Carol, I'm doing very, very good. Yeah, Natalie, we got a lot of snow that went across. It started way down in Texas, but it blew up north of me, and now it's up in the northeast. Balkan is up in that area. I'm sure there's some other people. There's some other people that were in chat earlier that are up in that area, and they're getting hit pretty hard today. So, kids got school today. I've been sleeping in the past few weeks. Congrats on getting super chats, gifts, and memberships. Thanks, J-Dog. I'm real close to the 4,000 hours. I'll be there in the next couple of days as well. So, be fully monetized. I think this morning I had like 117 hours to go. So, Deborah, Middle Tennessee got hit bad. Yeah. My granddaughter was going to come down this weekend. She was going to come down last Thursday from Ohio. And then we were talking about the beginning of last week. And we saw the weather coming, so she decided not to come down. But good thing she didn't, because the whole way down, all the way to Atlanta, was bad. So, all right. Climb the hill of death. A little slight incline that I like to call the hill of death. But yesterday I walked at 1, 2, 3. What is happening? I am just about done with a 3 mile walk. I walk every day. Been doing it for 167 days in a row now. So I will have 336 miles completed when I'm done here. I'm on my way to 1,000 miles. So that's what's happening. That really cold there in Seattle. It's in the 20s every morning. Yeah, it's going to be the same here. Tomorrow morning is supposed to be like 18 degrees when I go out on my walk. It's like in the mid 30s right now. Sun's going to shine for a little while, but it's not supposed to get real warm. And then once the sun goes down, it's just going to keep getting colder and colder all day. 9 degrees for you. Lester says 12.6 degrees. Now, hopefully all this stuff will blow out of here this week and start getting some warm weather. I'm ready for spring. Next Saturday's the last day of January already. So, what's the noise in the background? Pretty busy road back behind me. But now I am just about home. As soon as I walk up that driveway there, my 3 miles will be complete. Everybody double tap that screen for me. Like the video. I appreciate that. Definitely subscribe to the channel. There's lots and lots of good content on the channel. More than just these live streams. I've got some other videos, and got a good community here. So the live streams are definitely someplace to be every day, but you can check out some other videos too. So I got a video on how I made those flags, for example, and then some other stuff like that. Got to try out my new shovel I bought yesterday. There you go. Seahawks are in the Super Bowl. Yep. We did a poll. Okay, I got the 3 miles done. I am done with the 3 miles today on day 167. And anyway, yeah, my family did a poll, and I had Denver winning. First, picked everything before the playoffs even started. I had Denver and Seattle going to the Super Bowl, but that was before Denver lost their quarterback. So, I'm going to face the other way today. Revenge versus the Patriots. Well, yeah, they actually run the ball on the goal line instead of throwing the ball. I don't know what their running game's like. I haven't really paid much attention to the Seahawks this year. I know they're a good team, but what did we say? Eat to? It's -5 out. Oh, that's not bad. -17 wind chill. Yeah, no kidding. Laura, miles 334, 335, and 336 crushed. Nothing can stop us. Absolutely not. 2015, you got robbed. No, you called a bad play. You didn't get robbed. You called a bad play at the end. You should have won, but you called a bad play. It is time for coffee. I'm going to put you in the tripod here for a second. Get undressed. I'm actually going to be facing the other way. Give you guys a change of scenery. Let's see if here we go. Uh-oh. I need to disconnect and plug in the charger because I am down. There we go. I was down quite a bit on the charge. So anyway, time to take off some clothes. Whew. I'm a little toasty this morning. Definitely overdressed for the walk today. There we go. Figured I'd turn things around a little bit. I don't like that light sitting. I don't like sitting underneath that light. Makes me look like I got a halo or something. Now that you're going to take off, all right. My one was one of those fake back savers ones. It was over 10 years old. Oh, okay. Did I have the camera covered up for a minute? Ducky, is that what you were talking about?
Natalie, we'll see you later. Thanks for being here today. I appreciate it. You go get some rest. Enjoy the rest of your day. Make sure I keep some on. I will. Yeah, cue the strip music. J-Dog, thanks for coming in. It's good to see you today. Stop by every once in a while. I'm doing this every single day. I'm going to keep going. 167 days. I got less than 200 days to go, so make sure you don't miss any. Only 200 left. 198 left, so... I did have the camera covered up. Sorry about that. I'm just trying to change the scenery a little bit. Give you guys something better to look at than my refrigerator. I'm definitely warm enough. Yeah, it's not that cold here. It's in the 30s, but not that cold today. Tomorrow's gonna be cold. Tomorrow, yeah, I'm gonna be bundled up, and I will not be sweating. I can just about guarantee you I won't be sweating on the trail like I was today. I hope I'm warm enough tomorrow. Gonna be 18 degrees tomorrow morning, according to the forecast. God only knows if that's true, but anyway. One notebook gone, but Ducky's still got hers out. Lester. So yeah, I did go to the grocery yesterday. I got me some stuff to make chili and some other things. Grocery was okay, stocked on stuff, but they didn't have sugar. They were all out of sugar, and I had to buy the more expensive bread. But other than that, but my chili just didn't turn out very well. I wasn't very happy with the way my chili turned out. So I'm gonna try to. It doesn't have my chili's not chili enough. It doesn't taste chili enough. It just tastes like a bunch of tomatoes, hamburgers, and beans. And so I don't think I put enough seasoning in it. So I'm gonna try something, try and doctor it up a little bit. I got plenty left. I only ate one bowl last night. I was figuring, I mean, I was craving chili so bad yesterday, but I ate one good sized bowl and 2 peanut butter sandwiches with it. So, what did you snack on last night, Lester? Yeah, I put more chili powder in it, and it really didn't change it. I think what it's missing is cumin, I think is how you pronounce it. I don't want to pronounce it the other way, so because I don't want to talk about putting that into my chili, but I think that's what it's missing because it doesn't have that chili taste to it. And smelling the spices, cumin smells like chili. So I'm going to add a little bit of chili or cumin to it, and hopefully that'll get it tasting a little bit better. Got some exciting news. Okay, well, the way your comments started off, that's the way trolls start off certain comments too. So I was real hesitant to read that out loud. You're going to AC/DC concert? You ain't getting me there. That's for damn sure. Zach, you ain't getting me at no AC/DC concert. Lester, you got marshmallows? All right. Mountaintop Skies, good morning. How are you today? I think you've been here before. I just got back from my 3-mile walk. I almost said 2. I just got back from my 3-mile walk. I just upped it to 3 miles yesterday. Was the first time I walked 3 miles. I've been walking 2 miles. 167 days in a row I go out. I've been out walking and live streaming here on YouTube, and I'm gonna keep going to 365 days. But I've upped the mileage so that when I get to 365, I will be over 1,000 miles. So shooting for 1,000 miles. Rainey's here, just smoking your meds, huh? I don't ever remember reading that on any prescription I've ever gotten before. I don't ever remember reading smoke twice a day as per doctor's orders. Take a puff from me. Lester, do you get sympathetic munchies and got to eat marshmallows? Is that why you eat marshmallows? I don't think you really, I don't think you smoke much. But is that what it is? You get sympathetic munchies and you got to eat marshmallows? And I got a feeling that if everybody in here told Rainey to take a puff for them, she wouldn't mind doing that at all. She's just that generous of a person. Cindy's here. Good morning, Cindy. Good to see you. You doing okay up there? I've kind of seen that you've been posting like some travel videos and stuff, or like travel warnings, I guess, what the highways are like in your area. You doing all right? Got power still? You smoke every once in a while? Yeah, it's just cold. Okay. David, hi. Spell it that way on purpose, David? Appreciate you all being here today. I didn't even track what time it was when I got back to the house. I didn't even keep track of my time on how long it took me. So I don't know how long I've been sitting here, but we're just over an hour right now, so I'm guessing we're right around 50 minutes or so. Somewhere between 50 and 55 minutes to walk 3 miles. That's not too bad. I'll take it. It's only going to get easier the more I do it. Who knows, by the time I up it to 4 miles in 100+ days, I'll probably be able to walk 4 miles in 50 minutes. I don't know. Maybe not. Well, hopefully everybody's doing okay with all the weather that's gone through the states. I was very fortunate. Did not get affected. I have not been affected by it at all. Got some rain. Going to be cold for all this week. For down here in Georgia, it's going to be cold. Getting down into, like, it's going to be in the teens tomorrow morning, and then every day it's going to be in the 20s, low to mid 20s in the mornings when I'm out on my walk. No accumulation of anything. It rained yesterday, but it was in the 50s. So you got snowing down there in Huntsville? Yeah, it all just kind of went way up north. I mean, it kind of went straight across, up heading north, and everything stayed up in Atlanta and north. And I'm about 100 miles south of Atlanta, so haven't took puff for a few weeks. I should take a couple puffs to get me ready to go out and shovel. There you go. You got 4 degrees up there? Wow. I was getting updates from the family up in Ohio yesterday, seeing pictures of all the snow dropping. Just a little dusting, but it's nice to see. Yeah, we had snow here a little over a week ago. Got about 1 inch of snow. It was kind of fun to see. I actually was walking out in the snow on my morning walk. And by the time it stopped, everything was pretty well covered. The grass and everything was covered. But yeah, it was gone by 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Sun came out, warmed up into the 40s, and yeah, all of it was gone in no time. There was a little bit left in the shade, but yeah. You probably got a foot or more. Yeah, I don't know how far away you are from like Mainly and Good Dad. I know they're up in Connecticut, but I never can remember Connecticut or Massachusetts. Anyway, to me it's all the same up in that area, New England. But I saw them out plowing yesterday. Good Dad was out plowing at a business, and Mainly was out on his tractor and scooping up snow out in his driveway. So they said they were getting a bunch, and Balkan came in earlier and said it was pretty daggum cold up there and lots and lots of snow. So when you're down south here, you're seeing a little bit of snow. It's kind of fun. I know my neighbors, they moved here about 3 years ago. They moved here from Florida, and we had snow last year, and then they got some snow. I wasn't here when they got snow last year, but this year, yeah, I saw their teenage son out playing in the snow and throwing snowballs, him and a friend. Yeah, so it's a real fun. Well, yeah, because it's so cold. When it's real cold like that, the snow is real powdery and makes it easier to shovel. It's when it's like right around freezing, right around 30 degrees, and the snow's coming down heavy. And then it's a heavy, heavy wet snow. So that's not fun to shovel. Hold on, I'm gonna get me some more coffee. Ugh. I guess with the camera facing the other way, you guys can't see me while I'm getting coffee. I could be doing all kinds of things over here and you don't even know. Okay, I'm back. Fresh cup of coffee. Set to go. We transplants from Texas, so we're very welcoming in cold weather. ACR Protect. Good morning, sir. How are you? Good to see you today, sir. 70s chick is here. Nope, no snow. No snow. Did I miss anything? Nope, I don't think so. Andrew, how are you doing today? What kind of temperatures you got down there in Houston area? We're still all right here as far as cold goes. I mean, it's in the 30s, but it's going to get cold tonight. Going to be cold all week long, so. So, 70s chick, when are you heading to California? I know you're ready to get out of there where you're at, so 25 degrees for you this morning. So a little colder for you than it is for me, but we got that cold coming through tonight. It's not supposed to get a whole lot warmer than what it is right now today. The sun's shining right now. It's going to get nice and sunny, but not going to get a whole lot warmer, and then overnight it's going to the temperature is going to drop. It's going to be in the teens tomorrow morning when I'm out walking. So I will be bundled up tomorrow, that's for sure. Ron, are you still here or are you back? Good to see you back in the chat. Got my 3 miles in, and ACR, yesterday you asked about how long it took me. I didn't really look until I couldn't look until after the chat because I would have to shut down the live stream. But anyway, I actually walked 3¼ miles yesterday, and it took me 55 minutes to walk 3¼ miles. So, and then today I forgot to even look at the time when I got back to the house and hit the 3 mile point. But I'm thinking it was right around 50 minutes, maybe a little bit more than 50 minutes. So we're doing all right. Okay, maybe a few days till you get back out to California. All right. Young and don't know how to shovel snow. Tell them to touch grass, but before they can touch grass, they have to shovel the snow off the top of the grass. Well, natty boys, if it happens, I guess. Get some coffee. Yeah, absolutely. Go get you some coffee, Lisa. Everybody double tap that screen for me. Give me the thumbs up if you would. I appreciate it. I started putting together a video yesterday. I've got a whole bunch of footage. I don't know if you guys remember, but I was talking about, I made a list of everything I need to get done in order to get this house up for sale so I can move up to Ohio. And I'm going to put it up for sale and I'm leaving. So I'm going to hire somebody to keep the grass cut and take care of the house. But anyway, as soon as I'm done working on it, I'm moving back up to Ohio. I'm not waiting for it to sell. Anyway, I made a list of all these things I needed to get done, and there were several small jobs on there, and I decided to go ahead and just knock a bunch of those out. By a bunch, I mean like 5. So that's what I've kind of been doing for the last week or so since I posted my last video about working on the house. Nothing major getting done, but anyway, so I started to put together a video about that and hopefully have that out, I don't know, maybe tomorrow or the next day, and just showing, the progress I'm making towards getting this house done. And it's just little nitpicky things that needed to be fixed, but they obviously stood out, and if someone came to look at the house, they'd say, oh, look at that, I'm gonna have to fix that. So can I play a song? Nope, don't know. I'm not musically inclined. Gonna go get your exercise shovel and some snow, Lester? See if you can find some snow bunnies out there. There you go. You just need to go around with your shovel, Lester, and find you some cute little girls out shoveling snow and go help them. And then they'll feed you, invite you in the house to warm up with some hot chocolate. Who knows where it'll go from there. Caden, you're back. Good to see you, young man. And I'm assuming. Youngin'? Don't you have school today, Caden? What's up? I'm just back home. I'm done with my 3 mile walk and I just got back home. Lester, you live in the corner, so I don't think it's a big deal. There you go. The rest is history till Rainy finds out. There you go, Ducky. Yeah. See someone out shoveling their snow and then just offer to help. And then when she invites you in to have some hot chocolate, whip out your bag of marshmallows, and you're all set. Yeah, I'm done walking now. I got my 3 miles in. How many rentals do I own? None anymore. John, not anymore. Caden, you were outside? All right. Don't you have to go to school, Caden? Small town, big dreams. I like that. I like that name. How you doing today, small town? Good to see you in my chat today. Don't think I've met you before. My name's Dave. I live stream every day from a walk I take. I just upped my mileage to 3 miles a day and heading towards 1,000 miles by the time I hit 365 days. I've been doing it now for 167 days straight. So live stream every day at the same time, 7:30 in the morning Eastern time. I'm in Georgia. So welcome in. Good to see you. I like your name though. Small town, big dreams. Were you just scrolling and you just happened to cross my channel? Or what brought you here, small town? Just kind of curious. Lester, corner now. No marshmallows for you. Lester just needs to have something to keep him busy until you get there. Use a hairdryer. ACR, thanks for coming by. We will see you later. Always good to see you in my chat, sir. I appreciate you being here. You were just scrolling. Okay, well, you found a good channel here. Mainly Off Grid is here. Good morning, Mainly. Good to see you here. ACR just checked out, Mainly. Well, thank you, small town. You know that about me already. I am a good man. I am a good man. I've got a bunch of videos on my channel. Check out my playlist. It's titled Get Busy Living. That is the motto for my channel. You can see I've got it on all kinds of different stuff. It's also, I know it's backwards, but it's also the home of the walking mustache. We go walking every day and live stream from that, but I got a bunch of different videos on my channel. So definitely check those out, small town. It's nice to have you here. Good to meet you today. Hopefully you'll come back. Julie, how you doing today? You subscribed. All right, fantastic. Make sure you turn on the notifications. You'll get notification whenever I go live, which is every day, same time. You can definitely check out some of my other videos as well. Got some pretty cool videos on there. Saving Grace Outdoors is here. Good to see you this morning. Cheers to you. Hopefully you're having some coffee. Still snowing up there mainly? Yeah, small town. There's a bunch of I have a bunch of different channels on here. Just about everybody on here, well, I don't know. There's a lot of people on here who have their own channels that I've met through other chats. Definitely you can check out some of these other channels. I can tell you right now on the screen, looking at Saving Grace Outdoors, the fishing channel, mainly off grid. He does a bunch of different work. He's up in New England, and He's up there fighting the snow right now, but he cuts down trees, mills lumber, all kinds of cool stuff like that. So lots and lots of good channels on here to watch. And I'm just mentioning what I see on the screen. There's other ones on here as well. So 18 inches. Wow. John E. Depth is up in your area, huh? Mainly? Oh, I missed someone else. Barry Pulaski. Hello, how are you? Welcome into the chat. Good to see you here. Brent, good morning to you. Yeah, man, I saw you out plowing snow last night, playing on your tractor. It looks like fun for about a half hour. And then I'd be like, okay, that's enough. Barry, I'm glad you're here. You are in Arizona. Okay, I'm in Georgia. Didn't get affected by the huge winter storm. It all stayed north of me. It's going to be cold this week, but there's lots of people on the channel here that have definitely been affected by it. I'm hoping everybody's safe and warm and everything. What am I doing today? Well, right now we're just sitting and chatting. I have some video footage I need to put together and try to get a video ready to go. Just got some small projects I'm working on around the house, so mainly is always playing around. Yep. Buy silver. Okay, Barry, I will. Oh, Natalie, you're back. I'm glad that you're back. Hopefully you're feeling better. Yeah, I don't know what it's like up there in Tennessee. There was someone in the chat earlier that's from Tennessee. Skipjack Cindy is up in the Tennessee area, so I don't know if she's still here or not. We have ice storms in North Georgia. It's really cold. Yeah, I'm 100 miles south of Atlanta, so you called out of work today. The roads are untouched. Mainly that's all right. That's all right. You know, if I never see snow again, I'm not going to be upset. We had a little dusting here about a week ago, and I was like, oh, that's cool. Okay, it's gone now. Good. So, yeah. You're feeling a little bit better, Natalie? That's good. Your name's Aiden? All right. Small town. I probably will not remember that. Then again, maybe I will. Rainy is something else, isn't she? She's here every day for me. I know she pops in on some other channels as well. Nice to have her there. And she can get Balkan to do snow angels too. Brent, today I walked. Today is 167 days in a row, and yesterday I started walking 3 miles every day. So we're up to 336 miles. It's gonna be hard for me to keep up with that. I mean, I know it's I update the thumbnail every day, so that's how I keep track of it. But yeah. Small town Aiden, thank you very much for subscribing. I appreciate it. I think that you'll enjoy coming in every day, or coming by every once in a while. Just sitting and chatting with us. Like I said, we got a lot of friendly folks here. Lots of good channels to watch. So You want to make a snowman? That'd be kind of fun. Yep, 167, 336 miles, Brent. On our way to 1,000 miles. Put your kids' faces in the snow. Lester's out shoveling marshmallows. Lester, you got it backwards. I told you, take the marshmallows with you. Find a cute girl to shovel her snow, and then say, hey, I got marshmallows. You got any hot chocolate in your house? And that way you can get inside her house. Not that I want you to be a creeper or anything. But that's how this old creeper, I mean, this, that's how I'd do it. Kids are mean today. I've seen videos where people do that, and like there's snow on the ground, they stick their face down in the snow, and there's like an imprint of their face. I've seen them stick other things in the snow too on video, but that's another channel. It's not YouTube. Yeah, you make the local news. What am I smiling at? I'm smiling at you. I'm not going to stop smiling. There ain't no way in hell I'm going to stop smiling. They don't want to help you. Show them those videos of kids sticking their face in the snow and then there being a imprint of their face in the snow. Show them that and they'll think it's cool, and then tell them that they're going to go viral on TikTok. And they'll love it. I don't know what the hell your name is there. I see a Terry in there somewhere, but you are just one pleasant motherfucker, aren't you? It's all pain. Mainly sending out gift memberships. Thank you very much, Mainly. You got Lester, Bren, Cindy, Ron Lothar got a membership now. Soldier Farms. Mainly, you're amazing. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate you. You are over the influence. No, Brent, I don't think Bren's here. Mainly gifted her a membership, though. Got to keep the family growing. Thank you, Mainly. You're amazing. You are absolutely amazing. Lost your Wi-Fi. Had to turn on my data because my Wi-Fi doesn't work out back. Oh, okay. No, I don't think Bren's here. Mainly gave her a membership. That's why her name came up. I was just reading off all the memberships that Mainly gifted to people. She asked it. Maybe she's here. Maybe she's got us on in the background. I don't know. Pajit. You need to, yeah. Mountaintop Sky, you don't need no membership as long as you bring coffee and a joke. There you go. As far as, you know, the benefits of being a member, there's really not a benefit other than knowing that you're supporting me in this channel, and we're growing the channel, and we're going to start doing some things here in the future. As soon as I get back up to Ohio, I'm going to start building a camper. Actually, I'm going today to look at a trailer to buy, and I'm going to build it out a little bit to haul all my stuff back up to Ohio. But then I'm looking at two different ones, one today, one tomorrow. And the ones that I'm looking at are the size I need, so I'll be able to use the frame to build my camper, my teardrop camper on. So Okay, I'm gonna go make some breakfast and more coffee. Mainly, thank you very much for the memberships. I appreciate that. You are a good man. I know I got your address a while ago. I still haven't sent out the package that I'm getting ready to send to you. I hope to have it out this week. So hopefully sometime next week you'll have the package. So maybe sooner than that, but you got to shovel 17 steps. Look at Lester's name showing up in green there. Mainly gave you a membership to the channel there, Lester. I guess I might get back up to Ohio and get you one, Natalie. That was kind of cool. I don't know that I'd ever actually seen a beaver before in the wild like that. It was pretty cool to see a beaver swimming down the river. It would make your day. All right. I'll have to remember that. There's here in the States, at least, well, they're going all over the States now, but there's a gas station slash convenience store slash mini mall called Bucky's. It's real popular down here, and they have like, I don't know, like a couple hundred gas pumps and huge store inside where you can buy just about anything. A lot of people make a big deal out of it. I don't think it's that big of a deal, but anyway, a place called Bucky's, and Bucky is their mascot, and Bucky's a beaver. So maybe I can get you a Bucky and send you a Bucky. You love animals, but you don't want to have any pets. Did you look up those ones that Ducky was talking about yesterday? I can't remember what they're called now. Did you look those up? You can order you some of those. You moved from Bucky's hometown, Clute, Texas. It's a religion there. I'll bet it is. Fugglers, yeah, that's what they're called. There you go, Natalie. You can get you some fugglers. If you don't want to take care of actual pets. Yeah. Take a screenshot of that name so you can look them up and you can order you some fugglers. Maybe you could get you a Bucky Beaver too. The whole Bucky's thing, it's a novelty basically, but they're definitely taking advantage of a situation, and they build just about all of their gas stations where there is no competition. I mean, I drive up and down the highway, I-75 all the time, and most of them are sitting on an exit all by themselves. There's no other gas stations there. And so they don't have any competition. They don't post the price of their gas. So they draw people in because it's a great big place, have lots and lots of gas pumps, and they have lots and lots of shit inside their stores. So, and it's just a novelty, and people want to go. So that's how they get people in. I mean, places, every time I drive by one, it's packed. I'm sure they're making good money. But anyway, I've been in one time, and that's enough for me. Matt is here. Good morning, Matt. They still make chia pets? Yeah. You could probably get one of your favorite political figures as a chia pet now, I would imagine. Yeah, actually, I knew somebody that got a job. They built one here. I mean, there's one, I don't know, about half hour away from where I live. And I knew someone went to work there, and they started out as like a third level manager, and now they're like his assistant store manager, and I mean they're making six figures, so um, it's not bad. I mean, work in a convenience store, make $100,000 a year. But yeah, even the people that start out, because when they first opened the place up, yeah, I thought about just going there and getting a job part time. They have somebody that drives around outside, and I thought about doing that. They drive around in a cool little golf cart and just empty trash all day long outside because they got so many gas pumps, and that's all they do all day is just empty trash. And I thought that'd be fun, just drive around a golf cart all day. Coworker quit your old course for the one here in Huntsville, makes $23 an hour keeping the floors swept. Yeah, yeah. That's good that they're paying well. I'm sure they're making tons and tons of money. I mean, I see lots of people walking around with Bucky's t-shirts and hats and sweatshirts and all that. I can't get anybody to buy a cool sweatshirt like this, but God damn it, that Bucky's will sell you sweatshirts for probably twice the price. Bing Bing, it's going well. How you doing? Sounds like a steady job. It is. It is. I mean, he'd rather do more than sweep. You dig holes. Yeah. You know, hey, at my age, if someone was going to pay me, I don't know. I don't know if I'd do it or not. I wouldn't like the fact of having to show up someplace every day, but you had to wipe your screen. What, you got marshmallows all over your screen or something, Lester? Yeah, I see Bucky's merch everywhere. The only place I see old guy hustle merch is right here on me. Link in the description. Chase Outdoors, how you doing today? Good to see you here today. Got my 3 miles in already. I'm back home. Been home for a while, over a half hour now, and just sitting around chatting. Got the 3 miles in on day 167 in a row, and I am now up to 336 miles. Oh, bet I'll definitely be getting a hoodie. Yeah, links in the description for these. I've got that saying on coffee cups. You can get it on t-shirts, sweatshirts. You can get my logo, stickers, all that's available. If you do, I mean, I don't expect anybody to buy anything. If you do, I definitely will appreciate it. Everything that I'm going to be making from this channel, whether it's through affiliate links or whatever, is going to go back into the channel. It's going to go into building my teardrop camper, and it's going to go into traveling once I get my camper built. So, Burke's Outdoors, good morning, sir. Matt, you want a hoodie? You can definitely get them. Go to the description of this video. There's a link to it's a Redbubble store, and you can go to that link and get them. The coffee cups, I'm going to be real honest with you. The coffee cups are freaking expensive. I've got you can set on every individual item, you can set the profit margin for them, because I put the design on their website. They sell the merchandise, and then they print it and ship it and all that. I don't have to worry about any of that. So I can set the profit margin for my artwork. So on coffee cups, I got the profit margin set at 2%. And there's this coffee cup, when I ordered it, and I actually got it at cost, I think. But with shipping and everything for that coffee cup, there was almost $25 for that coffee cup. So I wouldn't normally pay $25 for a coffee cup, but anyway, the sweatshirts and t-shirts and things like that, stickers aren't bad as far as prices go. So yeah, I don't recommend coffee cups though, unless you really, really, really want a coffee cup. I don't know why their margin or why their cost is so high on coffee cups, but yeah, I've got the margin set at 2%. So other stuff, I mean, like stickers, I got the margin on that because stickers are so cheap. I got the margin on that set pretty high. But Yeah. No problem, Mountain Skies. Jace Outdoors, good to see you here. Welcome in. We are doing well, staying warm. Did not get affected by the big snow apocalypse or ice apocalypse or anything like that. It all stayed up north of me. Um, Randy, you're taking off. All right. We will see you later. Thank you for being here. I did make chili yesterday, Natalie. I was kind of disappointed in how it turned out, but I did make chili. I'm going to doctor it up a little bit today. Hopefully it'll taste a little bit better to me. My chili didn't taste chili enough for me, so. What's the temperature there? It's in the mid 30s right now, I think. Tomorrow it's going to be cold though. Got a lot of snow and it's still snowing. Yeah, mainly was in a little while ago and he was telling me he got a bunch of snow up there. Mainly in Balkan we're in. I saw Good Dad out last night or yesterday plowing. Oh. Lester, you can't sneak out of the corner. Ducky's still here. Yeah, Natalie, the flavor of my chili, it just tasted like I didn't put enough spices in it. And it just tasted like hamburger, beans, and tomatoes. So I'm going to add a little more cumin to it. And hopefully it'll taste a little bit better. You were out plowing yesterday? Yeah, about 10 inches of snow. Yeah, I think mainly said they got about 18 inches of snow where he's at. So I think actually further north didn't get hit quite as bad as down a little bit. Put some paprika in it too. There is paprika in it. And definitely got pepper, got chili powder, all that. Sosa, base 12. What's that? Yeah, last time I made chili, it turned out pretty good. For some reason, and I was winging it with the spices. I looked up the recipe to make sure I had all the ingredients, and I wrote down all the ingredients, but then I didn't look up the recipe when I was making it. I just started dumping shit in there. So that's how I cook. Got to shovel a mile-long driveway. Damn, you need to get busy. Do I know Van Halen? Nope. I know Rip Van Winkle. Yeah, put a little more in it. Yeah, I know. Yep, that's all I need to do. 3 days ago, you made something so salty no one could eat it. You know, if you over salt something, you can put some sugar in it. I don't know if you know that little trick, but you can put some sugar in it and it'll get rid of some of the, you still got all that salt in there, but it'll get rid of the flavor, the real strong salt flavor. So if you ever over salt something, yeah, sprinkle a little bit of sugar in it and it'll get rid of it. You like chili, but it doesn't like you. Yeah. It was kind of disappointing because I was really, really looking forward to a good bowl of chili last night. And, oh well. I'll doctor it up a little bit today and make it a little bit better. It'll definitely be good tonight. So, you tried, but it's still too salty? Okay. Road King, good morning. Good to see you here. Yeah, Lester, I'm sure it definitely not a good thing for you to eat. I think I remember one time you talking about you couldn't eat tomatoes or something. Chili with white rice on the side. Okay. A lot of times we used to make chili. I'd make a lot of chili, and I would just make, I think, second or third day. Yeah, I would make like elbow macaroni and just pour it and have like chili mac. So Got some winter this time around, Mad Hatter? I didn't, but hopefully you're okay. You can't eat pasta or tomatoes either. That stinks. Obi, how you doing? I look like a Red Dead Redemption character. Yeah, I wish. I wish I was getting the money from them. It gives you the shits. You still eat them, you just can't give them up. Yeah, see, I'd be the same way. All this chili talking, I have none. Sorry. Sorry, Petrie. Ducky. Petrie. Ah, frozen water dumped on you. Yeah. Stayed pretty warm here. All the bad weather's up in North Georgia. I don't even know if Atlanta really got hit too hard. I don't think they really did. They were calling for some up there, but yeah. Yep, that's it. Mountaintop. That's a good channel. She has a real good channel. She's got a lot of different. She rescues animals, and she's got a lot of good videos on there of her different animals. So, including two Chihuahuas named Ducky and Petrie. So, there you go. Good old wood stoves, man. Nothing like them. Yeah, I had you at animals. Yeah. Definitely go over and check out her channel. She's got a real good channel there. She posts a lot of different videos and stuff. Yes, like the land before time. Nico Sweets. You are from Panama. Well, that's cool. You breed pythons. Ugh. Not a big fan of snakes. I mean, if there's snakes out there, that's fine. But yeah, I wouldn't want them in my house. You got your wood stove pumping? Yeah, there ain't nothing like a wood stove, man. I used to love. Winter sucked, but at least I had a wood stove. Yeah, Mad Hatter. We are past the hour and a half point. I should probably have something, a response to that, but today I don't. Mad Hatter, thank you very much. You have a blessed day as well. Stay away from them big snakes. Send your best to me and mine. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. '70s chicks, 21 degrees in Boise. Ugh. That's that's getting down there. It's gonna be a little colder than that tomorrow when I walk, but hopefully not for long. Wyatt Duvall, hi, how are you? You see some new channels? Yeah, there are some newer people in here. Lester's gonna build a snow woman. Lester, remember my position on breast implants. That's how I build them. So, Wild Heart, 12 degrees here in Maine. All right. We got Burke's Outdoors. He's in Maine. He's a good fishing channel up there in Maine. Definitely check him out. Natalie's back taking notes. There you go. Mad Hatter's in Maine as well. Burke's is in Maine. Yeah, Mad Hatter's right on the coast. You can see Cadillac Mountain from where you're at. All right, cool. Got my coffee made. I got pancakes made for the grandson and fed the cat. Now, time for a cigarette. And there you go. You bought a new bike on Saturday? Motorcycle or bicycle? Lester's in Vermont. Got a bunch of New Englanders in here. Everybody's happy about who's in the Super Bowl. Yeah, they got up in North Georgia here. They got freezing rain. Yeah, you gave up, Lester. Yeah, up. It was kind of like split, and it's because of the temperature. But yeah, cross part down in the south they got freezing rain, and then further north, because it's colder, they got snow. Road Kings, I'm sorry I have not seen your channel. I apologize for that. The Seahawks won too. Yeah, it's going to be the Seahawks and the Patriots in the Super Bowl. The rematch from, I don't know when, a while back. Grahuvian. My favorite song, I don't know. I listen to all kinds of different stuff. I'm a rock and roll guy though. Rock and roll, southern rock, blues guitarist, that kind of stuff. There you go. Burks comes through your area all the time, Lester. Road King is a model of a Harley, right? I'm pretty sure. Is that what you ride? Wild Heart, you got 18 inches of snow. Yeah, mainly off grid was in a little bit ago. He's on the channel a lot, and that's what he was saying was 18 inches. Something very soothing in Enya's song "Caribbean Blue." I've heard some Enya. I couldn't tell you any song that I've ever heard. I've definitely heard Enya music before though. That's good background music when you're just chilling around the house. There you go. Burke subscribed to you, Wild Heart. Check out Road King as well. I don't know if you're subscribed to Road King. You love other main channels? Highly suggestible for music. Okay. First new bike in 25 years. Wow. Bought a lowrider. Cool, cool, cool. Simar, how you doing? And see, I don't even know what that is, Mountaintop Sky. Is that an Enya song? There you go. Burke subscribed to you, Roadkill as well. Road King, not Roadkill. Sorry. sorry. Sometimes I just read. Yeah. Burke's is a pretty good channel. If you like fishing, especially fishing up in Maine, and definitely a good channel to watch. Yeah, sorry about messing up your name there, Road King. You're thinking of buying a bike, once again, bicycle or motorcycle? Yeah, I definitely hope not. A motorcycle? Well, I mean, Road King there said that his channel is about motorcycles, so you definitely want to go over and subscribe to Road King's channel, and maybe you get some pointers there. I'm not a good person to ask. I've owned motorcycles in the past. Used to ride a Triumph 650 Triumph Bobber way back in the late 70s and the early 80s, but haven't had a motorcycle in a long time. I wouldn't mind getting one, having one again, but um, and it'd probably be another Triumph Bobber if I got one, an old school like 70s model Triumph Bobber. I just like the style of them. I don't need that big of a bike. I'm not that big of a guy, so. Um, but yeah, I used to ride a Triumph Bobber, so big motor, light bike. It's gonna rip. I'll bet. I'll bet. If I bought a motorcycle, it'd just be for like putting around town. It definitely wouldn't be for out riding on the road. Um, Wild Heart, thank you very much. We will see you later. $117. Yeah, I'll bet. 70s chick. Yeah, ice fishing. Burke's Outdoors does ice fishing, but it's so damn cold up there that I don't know if he has to worry. He drove out on the ice. The last video I saw, he drove out on the ice, and I think he said he was a little nervous about it, but yeah. Man, if it's cold enough for a lake to freeze enough for you to drive on, that's just too damn cold for me. Pulled his foot out and started walking across the ice, and another foot went in, and he kept pulling on his pole, which was bending. Yeah, I'd leave that pole. It depends on how deep the water is underneath that ice. I mean, that pole would be just left behind. 18 inches of ice. Man, oh man. I mean, that's just incredible. That's incredible. That I talked about up in Wisconsin. There's a town called Bayfield, and it's the Apostle Islands. And I've been up there before. They're there in the summertime, but in the winter you can drive across the lake, Lake Superior. You can drive across the lake out to the island. There's one great big island. There's a bunch of small islands, but there's one big island that you can drive out to in the wintertime. So 90 feet of water. Yeah, watching people drive around Lake Erie, yeah. Yeah, water probably pretty thick up there in Minnesota. Yeah, where I was at was obviously in upper Wisconsin, and it wasn't too far from Minnesota. Bayfield, Wisconsin. Beautiful town, beautiful town. Like a little fishing village. I loved it up there. Oh, fishing store was on a duck pond. It was thin ice. Okay. Yeah, I've been all around all the Great Lakes, and you go into these little towns. I like lighthouses, so I went up in around the Great. I've been around all the Great Lakes looking for lighthouses, and you go in some of these small towns, and they got like art and stuff, and they got pictures of the lighthouse, usually like completely covered in ice, the lake completely frozen. The picture's fine to look at, but there ain't no way in hell I'd be there when that ice was there. That's just too cold. Guy came out with a 1-ton and plowed himself a spot on the lake. Wow. Have I been to Orlando? A long, long time ago. I was there when I was a kid. Went to Disney World. Remember the storm that hit Kansas in '71? It was record breaking at the time. Yeah, I was around for the blizzard of '78, I think it was, in Ohio. We got, I don't know, several feet of snow, and the whole city was shut down for like almost a week. So, Bar Harbor, yeah, I've seen videos from Bar Harbor. It looks pretty cool. I'm definitely going to check that out when I get up there. Cindy, yes, you are a member now. Mainly Off Grid gifted you the membership. I'd never drive on ice, but yeah, the ice road truckers, yeah. Would I move there to Orlando? I don't know. I mean, in the future, I'll probably spend most of my life and most of my time down in the South. So, Lester, you subbed to Road King and Wild Heart. Cool, Lester. Thank you. That's what it's all about, growing everybody's channels. Support everybody else, so. Well, you know what? We're just over 2 hours. Thank everybody for being here. Matthew, good morning to you. Today was day 167. I got 3 miles in today. Second day of walking the 3 miles. So we're up to 336 miles, on our way to 1,000 miles by the time I get to day 365. And going to keep on going. I appreciate everybody that's been coming along on these walks. Be back out here again tomorrow. Another 22 hours, and I'll be right back at it again. And we'll get into day 3 or mile 339. So once again, thank you all for coming along. I definitely appreciate it. Just kind of catching up on the comments here a little bit. All right. Well, thank you all for coming in. It's good to meet some of the new people that came in. I may have been here before, but got to chat with some people. I appreciate everybody coming in. I will see you all in about 22 hours. Peace.